What's up, guys? Have you been doing the same lower body exercises over and over again and you're not really getting the results you're looking for? In this video, I'm going to show you 2 lower body exercises that's going to help you give you the results you're looking for and help you maximize your results. What's going on, guys? So, like I said earlier, I'm going to show you 2 great lower body exercises, specifically quads and glutes, that's going to help you change your lower body game forever. Now, this exercise, the first one I'm going to do is called the squat shift, or you can call it a squat shifter. So basically what this is, I was warming up about a couple of weeks ago, and I was just experimenting on what's going to happen if I use a certain concept that I use in the push-up position called the shape shifter. And what I'm going to say is that when you watch this video all the way to the end, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about the shape shifter when it comes to chest, triceps, and shoulders. So I'm using the same concept for squats. So that's why I call it a squat shifter. So what I do is that you get like a 2.5 plate because you need to sit back on your heels to really target the muscles that you're supposed to target while you're doing this exercise. So I have 2.5 plates. So I'm going to set it down. I set it down to where it feels comfortable for me when it comes to squat. Like I said in my previous video about, that we all do squats the same. You hear certain trainers will tell you only squat, with your shoulder width apart. I completely disagree with that. So you find your comfortable niche. It could be closer, it could be wider, it could be even wider like in a sumo squat. So wherever you feel comfortable without, kind of like stopping your progress from keeping your chest up. You want to get to the point where your chest stays up, your hip stays back, so you can be able to perform this exercise the right way. So I'm just going to pick this up in a clean, and I'll put it behind my shoulders because I don't have a rack right here. So I'm going to pick it up, put it behind my shoulder. So I already have my 2.5 pound plates under my heels. So this is going to allow me to sit back while I'm performing this exercise. And I want to slightly turn my toes out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go straight down in the squat position. So as I'm here on the bottom, I'm going to shift to my right and push down on my heels, come up right about there, keep my weight. Almost 80% of my weight should be on my right side. I'm going to come back down to the lower side, shift to the left, push right there, and come down through my heels and shift back to the right. As I'm coming up, I'm pushing my heels into the 2.5 plates, and I come down a little bit, keep my weight to the right, and I shift back to the left, and I push up with my heels, and I come down to the middle, and I shift back to the right. So basically, the most important thing when you're doing the shift is to make sure you want to put close to 80% of your weight on your left side. Now, the reason why I love this exercise, apart from help targeting your glutes and your quads, it also helps you target your balance muscles, your neuromuscular muscles, your proprioceptive muscles, the muscle that we use in balancing. So that way, your body, your muscles are going to be able to activate deeper into your muscle fibers. I can tell you for sure, the first time I did this exercise, I did it as an experiment exercise before I went into squats. The next day, the very next day, I felt my glutes and quads in areas that I don't feel when I do my normal squats. So this for me right here is going to be part of my lower body workout forever, because it helps me really have that mind and muscle connection. And when you're doing this exercise, you don't really need heavy weight. When I did it a couple of weeks ago, I will put 45 pounds on each side. And make sure you use a little bit of progression. Start very light. You can even use the bar, or you can even use your body weight to see how far your body can shift to the right or to the left some people can go farther depending on hip mobility, and some can't go too far. So make sure you check the way your body moves from side to side and keep the load on that leg. If you go to the right, make sure the load stays on the right and stay right, pushing through your glutes and coming up. Don't come all the way up, and shift to the left. And this is really going to change your quad and glute exercise, and it's going to help you maximize the results you're looking for. So there you have it, guys. Give this a shot. It's called Squat Shifter. Give it a try and let me know what you think. What's up, guys? The next exercise I'm going to show you is called lunge pull. It's your traditional lunges with the weight behind the shoulder. When you do your lunges, people usually put their weight behind their shoulders. But this time, I'm going to hold onto the bar under my leg. And I feel this a little bit more different from when I do your regular lunge, putting the bar behind your shoulders, because I'm grabbing the load from the bottom. So when you put the load on your shoulders, you're basically pushing, which is great. But when you pull in, you have a different feel from it. It's like doing squats and deadlift. So this one is kind of in between doing a deadlift and a lunge at the same time. So what you do is you step over the bar like this. You step over the bar, and then you go into your lunge stand, and then you grab the bar from the bottom, and then you want to make sure the bar stays right under your glutes throughout the movement. So my left glute. So I'm just going to go straight down and keep it here, and then you push with my left heel coming up. And then I don't want to come all the way up. I want to make sure my knee stays in that 90-degree angle. Don't extend your leg back too much, and don't push your knees forward at all. So you want to be able to look down and see that first shoelace right there. Go straight down, and then you pull up. Breathe in on the way down, push up on the way up. So I'm going to turn sideways so you guys can see what's going on. It's very important for you to keep your knees behind your toes. Very important. So I'm going to turn sideways right there so you guys can see what's going on. You can see my knees. I'm going to grab the bar right there. I'm going to go straight down and then straight up. Breathe in on the way down. Push up. Right there. Wow. I can really feel that. Now, like I said, when you pulling and pushing, there are two different kind of movement, different kind of feel. So when you pulling from the bottom while doing the lunges, there's a different feel, in your quads. Most especially, I feel it more in my sweep and my outer side of my quads and my glutes as well. So this is a great variation to change up your lunge game a little bit, so you can be able to use different muscles when you're performing this exercise. Now, on the next video, I'm going to show you a variation of this lunge pull exercise. Stay tuned.